I live in a very cool city, and everything here works normally, but now I'm coming here to watch television, because I like to see the news that's showing up. So I turned on the television, but guys, it looks like they're doing a report right next to my house. Okay, this is a little weird. I can see that they're right here in the front, literally making a report here. Okay, I'll go back to watching television to understand what's going on. It looks like he's talking to this player. He said, there's going to be a storm in the city. What are you talking about? Okay, I turned off the television. This guy is simply crazy. I'll never turn on this television again, because everything he says doesn't make sense. I moved to this city precisely because there are no storms here, and for those who don't know, I already lost a house because of that. A storm literally destroyed my house, and it was definitely one of the worst things that ever happened. And now this player is coming here in the front because he works here. He makes the best hamburgers in the city, but I want to ask him why he says there's going to be a storm. With serious things you don't play around. But I'm coming outside, and maybe this journalist knows more or less what happened. I'm waiting for him to finish talking, and it looks like he finally finished this. And guys, he wants to see what I have to say. I want to understand why there's going to be a storm in the city. It's a city that should be perfect. He said it must be a lie. These guys are crazy. Okay, this is really weird, but he's leaving here, so much so that he removed the camera, and literally he's leaving the city. He only came here to make this report, and for some reason there's a new border. This police officer, really, he's crazy. But I'm really scared of a storm actually happening, because this can be horrible. This storm can hit this nuclear plant, and a giant disaster can happen here in the city. Now I'm opening my garage. I'll have to talk to this player to understand what he said. He's a person who talks to me from time to time, so maybe he'll explain to me what this means. But he got right here. But everything you said can't be true. I'm sure you lied, because it's impossible for storms to happen here. He said, okay, as soon as it starts raining and flooding the city, you'll see that I'm not lying. Oh my god, this can't happen. If it floods the city, this really will be horrible. But maybe he's lying, so I'll ignore the things he says so I don't get too stressed. And now I'm going out here, and the journalist wants to pass here in the front, but he can't. This police officer doesn't want to let him leave. This is really weird, but the journalist went back here behind, and simply managed to get here on the highway in a different way. And now he's coming here in the front. It turned out that everything worked out. Finally, I'm coming back home, and I'll have to talk to the mayor. And my friend is right here. Finally, he's back. But now he got closer. He said, you appeared on television. Wait, did I really appear? Okay, that's really cool, but I need you to warn me if there's a storm in the city. And he ended up getting really scared, but he agreed to warn me, so he went back there. And guys, I'm coming here to warn this other friend of mine that there's going to be a storm. Seriously, he has to get out of there. This is a nuclear plant, and he really has to believe me, because maybe a natural disaster is really going to happen here. Now finally, he's arriving here. Seriously, you have to get out of here now. This is the first place that's going to be hit by the disaster that's going to happen. But now he's just laughing at me. Dude, that wasn't funny. Actually, he's being really weird and ignored all the warnings. I won't try to help the players anymore. Every time I try to help, they think I'm crazy. But now I'm going back home. And guys, I'll leave my car right here. I'm starting to think all this is a lie, but it started raining. Maybe it's just normal rain, or maybe this is the rain that's going to flood the city that this player mentioned earlier. It could really be true, but my friend is calling me. He said, it's raining. Did you see? Wait, he's literally calling me from right next to me. Dude, you could have just talked to me. You didn't need to call me. But well, he really helped me. He did what he said he was going to do, but not the way I expected. And now he's watching television. Okay, I'm coming here to watch television too, but there's something really weird showing up on television. It looks like there was an accident with the reporter. I have to save him now, so I'm coming here, but I don't know where he could possibly be. And guys, it's raining a lot, and the police officer has to let me through here. It looks like the reporter had an accident, and he got closer. I hope he lets me through, but he said no. Okay, this is really bad. I don't know why there's a gate here if they don't open this gate. Seriously, I'll go over it if he doesn't open it, so I'll accelerate as much as I can. And I'm literally coming here in the front. But guys, he ended up opening it. He really doesn't want me to break this gate, but I believe the reporter is right here in the front, so I'm coming here to get him. And finally, it stopped raining. This is really good. And from what it looks like, the reporter is right here. He's lying here on the ground, and it started raining again. Guys, I'm carrying him, but out of nowhere the city is completely flooded. Everything here is flooded like this. I'm taking him here in my car, and dude, I had to leave him back here, and I'll have to come back. But it's really hard. My car is almost breaking. I have to climb the mountain urgently so my car doesn't break. So now I'm climbing up here. But are you okay by any chance? And how did you have an accident? It looks like he crashed here into the wall. I don't know how he managed to crash the car like this. But guys, it's raining like this. This is something that this player mentioned earlier. He said that it was going to start raining and flood the city, and that really ended up happening. He's preparing the hamburger and finally going to deliver it to the police officer. Dude, this is amazing. I also want this hamburger because it looks really good. But for that, I'll have to come back here behind, and I'll have to get there even risking breaking my car. Okay, I'm arriving here, but my car is almost breaking. But I hope I can get here in time. But my car just broke. This is terrible. There's smoke here. Luckily, I just arrived here. They have to open this window now. now. Someone has to open this urgently. Now this player arrived here and finally opened the window. Okay, I came here. If there are no doors, there's no problem. And even this player arrived here. Guys, the reporter isn't doing very well, but I just want food. I don't know why, but you look like Bob. He said, I'm his cousin. And the thing that I said about the storm, it was all a lie. Wait, so you lied this whole time? Dude, I don't believe you. Everything he said was going to happen is happening. I think there's really going to be a storm in the city, and the reporter is recording this. Dude, I can't believe he tried to lie saying this is a lie. Seriously, I won't talk to you anymore. You're a liar. There really is about to be a storm here in the city, but I don't know how I'm going to get back home, because it's raining a lot. Okay, I'm coming here jumping to avoid touching this dirty water, and finally it stopped raining. Okay, I managed to get here. It was a little annoying, but I did it, and now I'm arriving home. Wait, but my friend is right here. Dude, but what are you doing? He said, I'll have to sleep here. My house is flooded. Is it serious that your house is flooded? I'm looking here, and it's really flooded. Look, this is really weird. Your house apparently doesn't have a roof. Or maybe the roof is leaking, but you can sleep here. Feel at home. And now he's going upstairs, and he's going to choose his room. But he took my room. You can't take this room because it's mine. I'm coming here to warn him. I told you to feel at home, but not so much that you take my room. So he went back here behind to take another room, and now he's going to sleep here. I think I'll sleep too. I can't stand thinking about these things anymore. So I'm sleeping. Guys, finally it's morning, but something really weird happened. I don't know what happened, but there's a sandstorm. I don't know what this storm is, but it looks like a lot of dust. So much that I'm feeling a little sick. Guys, it's not very good for me to stay in this storm. The wind is really fast. It's better I go back inside. Guys, this doesn't look very safe. I don't know what possibly happened in the city. I just know that everything here is really weird, but my friend is leaving here. He went out the door, and guys, he just fell on the ground because the wind is really strong. So I'm coming here, but I also ended up falling on the ground. Dude, we have to get out of here now. There's literally a storm. This is much worse than it looks. Literally disasters can happen because of this storm. He just grabbed this box and gave it to me. Perfect. I got this box that probably has this gas mask. Okay, I'm like this. I'm safer. Now we're ready to visit the city after everything that happened. I'm going outside, but guys, the wind is really strong. So I'm coming here to the car running, and he has to come here now. But guys, the city is being destroyed in real time. You can see that now it's kind of dirty here. This isn't very nice. The city is completely dirty because of this storm that's happening. It even looks like this place is abandoned, but actually all of this is because of the storm, and the police officer has to let us out of here. But guys, you can see that he's feeling sick. He's not feeling very well, and now he just fell on the ground. Okay, we have to help him now. Okay, I'm carrying him, and now he's here in the car. I'll have to take him here to this restaurant. Okay, he went in there, and apparently he thanked me, and this player again is working. Sometimes I get the impression that he works all day, but it looks like the owner of this house is leaving here. Guys, this can't be true. I have to stop him because he's my friend, but out of nowhere he's leaving the city. He's taking the things from his house. You can't leave here. The city in the future will go back to normal. But he just got here. He said it won't go back to normal. According to the FBI, it's the end of the city. Dude, this can't be true. For those who don't know, he works for the FBI. And if the FBI told him that the city won't go back to normal, it's because this really is the end of the city. He said, there's a boat in the main boat harbor. If you want, go there before nightfall. I'll think about it. I'll move my car out of his way so he can come here without problems. Guys, he's coming here to the boat, and now the police officer has to let him through. But the police officer is here inside, and it looks like he's going to go over this gate. Guys, this is impressive. He literally broke this. Really, this is completely broken, and he's going there in the front to get a boat. I don't know exactly where this boat is, but guys, I have to talk to the mayor. He lives right in this house, and maybe he can tell us what's really happening. So I'm coming here to talk to him because maybe he can help us. But you can see that the sky is really dirty. There's a very weird storm happening. I don't even know what this storm is. And my friend came here too. You have to help me talk to the mayor. But even he got scared and decided to leave here. He's really afraid of the mayor. I don't know why he's afraid. The mayor is just a normal person, but I'm coming here to talk to the mayor. And for those who don't know, everyone who lives in a city can literally talk to the mayor. That's a rule that the city follows, but I'm ignoring the journalist to talk to the mayor. I want you to explain to everyone what's really happening with the city. I want to know why there's this really weird storm. I want to know if this can get worse, and I also want to understand what these buttons are. He said the city will get better by tomorrow. I swear, I don't believe you. There's no way the city will get better by tomorrow, especially because everything is really dirty. It's unlikely the city will get better. Even the journalist is recording this, and he agrees with me, but he just stood up, and it looks like he left here. Wait, but what happened? Out of nowhere he decided to leave, and it looks like the journalist didn't understand this either, but I'm following him because I want to understand more or less what he wants to say. Maybe he doesn't want to say this in front of the cameras. Then just tell me. He has to tell me the truth. He said, stop bothering me. I don't know what's happening either. Okay, he's a terrible mayor. Now I'm leaving here, but first I'll get some food. Okay, I grabbed this apple, and now finally I'm leaving here. This mayor was really weird, but it looks like now it's getting dark. I hope that tomorrow all this gets better. There's a chance that maybe all this will get better. So now I'm coming back home. And guys, maybe tomorrow the air will clear, and everything will get better, especially because the air is really dirty, but maybe this will improve. But now I'm coming here to the balcony of my house to see better everything that's happening. And now that it's night, some of the dirt went away, but there's still a lot of dirt here on the streets, and my friend is right there in the front. He even said, hi, I'm not seeing you. Actually, I'm looking at the city, and really the city got a lot better. Maybe the mayor told the truth. But guys, something is happening here at the nuclear plant. This friend of mine is getting this vehicle. I don't know what's happening, but he even ran away from here. And guys, you can see that now the nuclear plant is totally destroyed. Oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. This is all that was missing to make the situation of our city a lot worse. But I want him to tell me what's happening and why the nuclear plant was destroyed. But he got here. He said, the dust from the storm ruined the machines. Guys, I told you the storm was going to cause problems at the nuclear plant. Dude, this is simply horrible. But now it's getting morning. But guys, there's a problem. It's morning and the sky is green. This is much worse than it looks. The worst of all is that I'm stuck in the city, especially because the boat already left here. But he said no. He said they're waiting for more people to get on the boat. Look, then let's go. Both of us have to go on this. And also this friend of ours who's seeing all this. And now finally he ended up getting here in the weirdest way of all. And it looks like he also wants to leave the city. While the two are here in the front, I'm behind the car. Seriously, this isn't very nice. But the police officer is arriving here. It looks like he wants to come with us. So he's getting behind the car. And now this is already full of people. I think I can sit here in the middle. Actually, there's space for one more person. And if the owner of this restaurant wants, he can come with us. He's just making food all day. Wait for me here, because I'm going to call him. I'm coming here to invite him. If you want, you can come with us to escape with the boat. So finally he's arriving here, and he agreed to come with us. Look, this is really good. Now finally the best people are coming here, and we rescued all the players. There's only one person who won't come with us, which in this case is the mayor. You can see that the mayor is coming here, and he just wants to get in our car, but there's no space for you. He's coming here in the front, and here there's no space either. You're a person who simply spoke badly about me. He didn't treat me well, and he also thought the storm was nothing serious. He said, give me a second chance. I think he deserves a second chance. Now he just has to sit here, and finally we're escaping here in the front. Guys, I hope the boat is still here. There's a chance it's not here in the front, but I hope it is, because then we'll be able to escape from this city that literally is the city that's totally destroyed. We can't stay in this city anymore, but it looks like this car is here in the front, so maybe there's a boat here in the front. And guys, there really is a boat here. This boat is waiting for us, so everyone is arriving here in the front. The mayor got there before us. Okay, now everyone is here. There really are a lot of players here on the boat, and officially we're escaping from here, but I don't have anywhere to sit. I'll have to sit here on the floor while we're arriving in the next city. And guys, I hope the next city is better, but you can see that the sky here is much better than the previous city. This is really amazing. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the join button and I'll add you on Roblox.